Hello everybody and welcome back to Season 40 of the Pichu London Cup Series. Today we're here at Phoenix Raceway, formerly known as ISM Raceway, for the running of the Fan Shield 500. It's our second race of round 2 of the playoffs, and we're getting in the middle. We're getting right down the middle into round 2, and I like to remind you guys that 6 drivers will be eliminated from the 16 that are currently in the playoffs now, and we'll be down to the final 10 drivers entering into round 3 for a chance to make it to the championship 4. On the pole for this race here today will be the number 11 of Ethan Sale. Alongside him with the 95 Maxwell Smart. Row 2 is the 19 Toby Smith and the 88 of Max Bailey. And row 3 is the 22 Max Ferry and the 34 Johnny Gardner. Row 4 is Van Tracy Battle. He is locked into round 3 after winning at Bristol last weekend. And the 14 of Rich Roy. And then we have Samadas Khan in the 2 and the 4 Zachary Fitzwater. Then there's the 20 of Dylan Kroom and the 8 of Cassandra Kirker, the 6 of JD Figueroa and the 53 of Jackson Nantle. Rounding out your field will be the 43 Christian Russell and the 48 of Cassidy Reynolds. Some guest drivers here today: Shane Golodex competing in his part-time race in the 96 here today. And one other part-time driver in this field, Katie Lynn Bexford. She returns as well in the 40 car. And these two are possibly running for the last time here this season, as we're about to take you to the command.
Drivers, start your engines. Is it okay?
And here we go. Cars roll off the track for 32 laps around Phoenix Raceway. As I mentioned earlier, it could possibly be the last race that Caitlin Bexford and Shane Golodex will be in this season as part-time drivers. But they're going to make the most of this opportunity racing here today at Phoenix Raceway. And here we go. Cars roll off the track as we're about to get a good race coming up here at Phoenix, as Ethan Sale will lead us to the green, and we are underway in the Fan Shield 500 as our second race of round 2 begins. Look at Max Ferry already going 3 wide. They're going 3 wide. And they're wrecking in the back on the first lap. Almost like Bristol last time. Acevedo went around, and no playoff drivers I believe, were involved in that wreck. Take a look at that. Yeah, we had 2 wrecks early on last weekend at Bristol, and those were the only cautions for the entire race. They didn't wreck after that. So it could be the same thing here at Phoenix Raceway. Who knows? Yeah, these guys were going 4 wide to start things off. All trying to get as much positions as they can. But these guys were too close to one another. Cody Smart went around. And then the 00 there of Acevedo went around too, with Alex Hawkins getting hit. Surprisingly, amazingly, no playoff drivers were involved in that wreck. How about that? No playoff drivers were involved in that wreck. They were busy racing here. All racing for the win. On the second lap, they're going to come to pit road. I think it's some sort of a competition caution or something like that. Well, it is cloudy right now here at ISM Raceway, so it might be threatening of rain or some sort. But, that may or may not be happening. Rain itself at Phoenix would be pretty weird, but may or may not be happening. I don't know. It might be a competition caution, but if it is, Quinn Porter and the 48 of Cassidy Reynolds are staying out. Not sure why those two are staying out right now if everybody else is pitting, but might be a pretty risky and bold strategy on their part. Well, Reynolds especially, a very bold strategy for the 48 team, and she will take the lead. Alright, so now she's going to be the leader as we get back to the green here at Phoenix. 48 car leads as the playoff driver, looking to make it into round 3. Ethan Sale takes second easily. The 11 car on those fresher tires, making them work to his advantage. He just takes the 9's position easily. Now trying to catch second. Here comes Johnny Gardner. And he's in third. He's third now. And look at this. The Hendrick cars are all together now. As Max Bailey joins with his 2 other teammates in the running here to win this race. We all know the 48 and 9 though did not pit at all during that first caution. It's going to be a matter of time before they have to come to pit road in some way or another. They were the only 2 that didn't pit during that last caution. So they're probably going to have to pit somewhere around this time. But again, their strategy could work out to their favor if we don't get another caution. The 11 car though is fast approaching. Going to go on the high line to try to get the better run. Trying to use those fresher tires to his advantage. Oh, wow. And the 9 car nearly gets turned. That was a bit of a scare there as JD Figueroa nearly turns him around. Oh, he's right there. Look at Figueroa for 4th spot. Trying to get him. And he will get him. 6 car gets him. And he takes that spot away. Well, those tires are dying now for the 9 car, but the 48, those tires seem to be doing fine. She's trying to last till the end though. 48 car, it looks like she's planning to last them till the end. Look at the run by Johnny Gardner, trying to get second. Oh, he's loose there. He got loose. Looked like he got a run for second there, but he got loose there and had to back off. Wow, Johnny Gardner was close to getting second away from Ethan Sale. I mean, these guys have had a great season so far with wins as well. And Gardner had to win at Coca-Cola just to get into the playoffs and the regular season finale. He's going to try to win to get himself into round 3. Look at Figueroa. He's closing in on the leaders. The 6 car all of a sudden, he's in this. All these winners trying to get a win here at ISM. 48 leads. Who knows how long that'll last until they have to come to pit. The 9 car is in 5th spot. Also didn't pit. And they're staying out again. That 40 is going to try to lead as much as she can. 48 car Cassie Reynolds trying to lead as much as she can. And now the caution's out. So she was able to play the strategy right, I think. Unless if she does not come to pit road. Well, I'm sure that they might. We don't know. Who knows? But if she was hoping for a caution, she got her wish. Dylan Kroom got hit by the 95 of Maxwell Smart to bring out the caution. 15 of Freddie Soto might have gotten hit. And there's the 24 car. One of the Hendrick group that didn't do so good. That's unfortunate for that 24 of Deshaun Clennon. Kroom's upside down. A real bad day. Van Tracy battled with damage, but he's already in the next round with a playoff win. And it's all coming together for the 48 and 9. They're coming to pit road under caution like everybody else. So the strategy's working to their favor. Or is it? Chris Leone is staying out. 3 cars are staying out. Caitlin Bexford, Chris Leone, Grayson Acevedo. And guess who's off pit road first? It's Ethan Sale. Yep. That 11 car's out first. He really wants to win this thing. He badly wants to win this thing to get into the next round. 3 cars in front, though, stayed out. Chris Leone has stayed out, and he's a lap car. Alright. So, it turns out they're not going to be factoring as the winners, but Ethan Sale, though, is going to lead the race down to the green again. And he's going to have lap traffic in front of him. And here we go to the green. It's going to be fun to see how these guys navigate through lap traffic. Oh, Reynolds trying to go down low. Here comes Figueroa for the lead. 6 car leads. Now 48 slows up and has to pit. And it slows up the field along with her. And Figueroa takes the lead. In a crazy restart, the 6 cars in front. He's got 2 lap cars in front of him. Here comes Seal for the lead. Trying to go on the low line. Trying to get the run. 6 car hoping to pass these 2 in front of him. He's going to pass at least one of them. Going to get by the 40. Oh boy. Getting tight. 6 car gets by the 40, but can he get by the 42? Here comes Sale. He wants to win. 6 trying to block him. Here we go again. Ooh, 42's not giving 6 car the bottom line. This could be ugly. And the 6 car is going to take a risk on the apron, and he's going to pass the 42. And the 11 car will follow him passing the 42. And so they got clean air. 6 cars got the clean air. He's trying to pull away as much as he can. He's trying to pull ahead as much as possible so he can stay as the leader and hope that Ethan Sale struggles to gain ground on him. 11 laps left at Phoenix. Figueroa is going to lead the race. He leads everybody with 3 wins, and I think Max Bailey is the only other one with 3 wins this season. He could get his 4th win of the season, and wouldn't that be something for the 6 team? 10 laps left. 2-car battle pretty much now for the win. As you saw, the 48 had a problem, had to come to pit road again for whatever reason. Slowed up the field behind her. And now Quinn Porter has to try to catch up and do everything he can. It's going to take a long time, and I don't know if he's going to have enough time to even try to get them down to a second. All he can hope for is a caution at this point to bunch the field up again, and when it will come down to the restart. But JD Figueroa, he's had the best car this season so far. 3 wins here in season 40. Looks to make it a 4th. Ethan Sale looks to win, I think, for the 3rd time this season. He would join the other 2 in drivers that have won 3 or more races here in season 40. But the 6 car, it's championship or bust for the team from the looks of it. They want to win this championship. They got the car to win the championship. They're hoping that nothing goes wrong for the rest of the way. Hoping to be the best of the best here at the Cups in the season 40. They hope something goes in their way. Big battle here with Cassandra Kirker, Max Bailey, all in the top 10. Max Ferrier, oh boy, 3 wide. Looked like it was going to get ugly for a second. And 22 might try to get the clearance. Here's a battle here for 3rd. Here comes Johnny Gardner for 3rd spot. There he goes. 34 takes that 3rd spot away from the 9 of Quinn Porter. Doing pretty solid right now. Johnny Gardner in 3rd place, getting those big points so that he could advance over to round number 3. One more race coming in round 3 after this, and that is in Canadian Tire Motorsport Park in Canada. Road course racing will wrap up round 2 of the playoffs. Sure going to be a lot of fun to see who's going to make it out of Canada with their playoff hopes still alive. Well, Garner is not going to have enough time definitely to catch the other two, but he's going to have a great third place finish if he hangs on. How about Isaiah Bernesh, though? What a run for him. Not in the playoffs in fourth, and neither is Quinn Porter. Both are running very solid against the playoff drivers in fourth and fifth. Very proud achievement for those two to be up against playoff drivers, getting top fives. Only 3 to go at Phoenix. Max Bailey, top 10 possibly, looking in. Max Ferrier as well, and all these drivers are all looking in on a top 10 finish. And for some of these playoff drivers, including Max Bailey, Max Ferrier, and Cassandra Kirker, that's big. That's huge to get a top 10 here today and get those points to make it through the next round. But you never know. We could still have an overtime finish brewing in. JD Figueroa, though, he dominated in the final couple laps. Got the restart he wanted. And now he's right now a lap away from taking the checkers here today and making it to the next round. White flag is in the air with 1 lap to go, and we'll finish this under green. Nearly a second lead over the 11 of Ethan Sale, and JD Figueroa, he surprised everybody, made the move he needed, and he's gonna win for the 4th time this season. Here he comes off the final turn, and JD Figueroa has done it again. He takes home the win at Phoenix, his 4th in season 40. Well, it was a great finish for sure. We did have a few wrecks, but nevertheless, it was a good finish. And JD Figueroa has won again. His 4th win of season 40. And he's in the playoffs. He's in round 3. Well deserved for the 6th team. They've been one of the most consistent around. And now they have 4 wins up to this point. Definitely going to be championship favorites now going in. But we still got 1 race left in round 2 before we decide which 6 drivers will see their playoff hopes come to an end. Anyway, those are the results. And next weekend, it'll be at Canadian Tire Motorsport Park. And that'll wrap up round 2 of the playoffs and decide which 10 drivers will move on to round 3. We do know 2 of them that'll move on to round 3. JD Figueroa and Van Tracy battle. So we'll see them in round 3 of the playoffs, which will be the other 8. Well, we'll answer that question right after our next race at Canadian Tire Motorsport Park. So until then, we will see you guys next time.